Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Firstly, oh, hey there, Kitty. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, there, friendo? And same to you, Bass. How are you doing today, there, friendo? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully, my mouth is really dry. Hopefully, everybody's having a really good day. Allow me to have a quick sippy straight away. Hopefully, that'll sort it out. Mm. Mm. Really, really good. All right, now we're good. So far, okay. Well, that's good to hear. That's very good to hear. So yeah, gonna be finishing off Anglerfish today. Hopefully. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. So gonna go ahead and just take care of that. I don't know how long it'll take. Hopefully not too long, but also hopefully long enough, right? Whoa. Man. Here, give me just 1 second. Just 1 second. Ooh. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, so normally this isn't like an issue at all. But today kind of was. So normally I have to do like this little okay, so I mentioned this before, right? I do have like a couple of fake teeth like in my mouth just because of like genetic shit that kind of happened. And usually what I do to like help bond it a little bit better is I have a bit of paste that I just kind of put on, right? Just to help make it bond a little bit better, right? Like it's fine as it is normally. But it helps like a little bit more. And normally that's not an issue before stream. But today I was like, oh shit. I didn't put like a fresh thing onto that, so I'm like, oh, I probably should. So I did that. But I guess maybe I did a little bit too much because it was kind of oozing out a little bit. And I think some of it's on my tongue, which is why I'm probably sounding a little bit different, right? And it was kind of oozing into the back of my throat a little bit, and I'm like, okay, hold on, you gotta take care of that because it's gonna cause me to gag. And then it literally started causing me to gag like right after I switched it to the BRB screen. But now I'm good. Best is out. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, perfectly fine. Now, really hard to tell. Bet you couldn't tell what is real in there and what is not, to be honest. But it's only like a couple. It's just genetic stuff. That's really all it is. It's not really a big deal. My dad just had really bad teeth. My mom had really bad teeth. My sister, funnily enough, got away really easily with that. Her teeth is perfectly fine. My teeth, on the other hand, could brush them, and they would still have little issues here and there. So, yeah, that's one of my issues, genetically at the very least. Kind of sucks. Like my genes are so good generally, right? I don't get sick very often. I'm surprisingly healthy. Yeah, I don't feel a ton of pain from like really anything. Yeah, most things about my genes and stuff are generally pretty solid. But genetically, the one thing that I kind of fail in is my teeth always ain't so good. So that's my one problem genetically. But you take care of it as well as you can, and I'm doing a pretty good job so far, right? Apart from like a few that were just decided it was best to just get rid of them. Which, to be fair, I kind of need to go back to a dentist anyway to kind of sort something else. So not to remove anymore, but just to do some stuff with the teeth in there now that need, like the fake ones that need a little something to kind of help out. So I'm gonna be seeing a dentist probably quite soon. I just need to sort something out with Megan first, and then probably Chris Spacey end someone's life. Yes, that is correct. Oh, you know, I still have this thing up here actually. I can still take it too, so that's still existing. Huh. Weird. Okay, cool. That'll do. Kitty says my nephew's the same. His teeth when he was little sort of just rotted out of his mouth for absolutely no reason. Some people just have bad luck with that. Some people do. Except my dad. My dad was really bad. Had really bad luck with that. Like my dad brushed a lot. He brushed like all the time. He still had to go in for like dental work every now and again. Right? He had to get like a root canal when he was younger too. So yeah, some people just kind of lose the genetic arms race with that. Like I said, everything about me is pretty great in terms of genetics. That's not one of them. Meanwhile, funnily enough, you know, like I know some other people in my life that I know. I'm not gonna say who, just in case they watch this later. I don't want them to get upset. And kind of have it the opposite, where they'll like get sick very easily and they'll have like these little aches and pains or certain issues like run on their side of the family. So, you know, I'm actually very fortunate that if there's anything wrong with me, it's just the fact that my teeth sometimes aren't great. You know, like I can accept that. And if it means occasionally I'll get a little bit of dental work done, I mean, it's whatever, you know. Not much I can do about it anyway, right? Although I have heard that they're working on some kind of like scientific thing where like they're finding a way to regrow teeth. Who knows? Maybe I can get in the ground floor of that. I don't know. Maybe my teeth will come in good that time. Oh. I don't really care though. At least I'm doing well enough. Sag. Jared and his family can eat sugar all day, brush your teeth only once the whole day, and have no cavities. My family has to brush at least 4 times a day while eating very little sugar in order to avoid cavities. Yeah, right. Like it. Yeah, and I didn't know that either until I talked to a friend of mine who is actually like a dentist. Well, he's not a dentist himself, but he works in the dental field, right? And he said, yeah, some people are just like that. He's like, some people can take like a stalk of wheat, use that as their toothbrush, no toothpaste, and their teeth are perfectly fine, like constantly. Some people can brush like 10 times a day, still end up with bad teeth. It's really interesting how that all kind of works out. You know? And of course, sometimes, you know, people don't, you know, brush, and that's a problem too. Like, I'll admit, when I was younger, I didn't really brush that much. It wasn't too much of a problem until, like, it wasn't a big deal. I still brush, just not, like, as much as I probably could have. That didn't affect me now, right? But, you know, it's just wildly genetic stuff, right? I have a suspicion a big part of cavities is just how your body handles the nutrients with your teeth combined with what your body builds your saliva with and how much it keeps in your mouth. That's kind of true. I do know saliva can be a natural, not like a toothpaste, but it can be like a natural like good thing for your teeth. Really, I don't know how to word it properly. And it's true, some people do exude more saliva than others, interestingly enough. So that theory could be quite valid. Man, I'm gonna die there no matter what. Let's see a few questions. Yes. So I did actually do a little bit of looking up on how to get this final thing that I need to do, because I didn't know what prep crawl was. And funnily enough, it still didn't really explain it to me, like, at all. But I found this one YouTube video which shows off all endings. I think I should still have it open in a tab here, actually, somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, Anglerfish. Like, just all the ways to die, like all the endings. From a guy called Cranky Templar. But he doesn't really say too much in his description. It doesn't really tell you exactly what to do. It just says making it to the table south of the groom while under the effects of the 4 available drinks and basic play. He just says, I found it easier to give the groom my gun and kill and come back with another drink. Get killed and then come back with another drink. So we'll see how that goes. We'll try that one out. So I guess we just gotta go down there with different drinks, maybe. Yeah, so skip through all that. So I got 2 drinks here. Was it with this one just because it should be easier? Ideally. So I don't think I need to beat the game again. Duck! Yeah, forgot about this bit. Yeah, I don't think I need to beat the game, like, again entirely. I think I had to beat it once in just in general to actually be able to even get it. So in its own way, it kind of works out. So I would have had to play it again regardless, right? Okay, so, never mind then. There's a jar pot on the table. You cannot shoot what's on the other side. Did you notice that? I did. So I don't know how many drinks I need to actually do. Like, I don't know how many drinks I need to take to the end. I don't think it's all of them. Okay, so we won't kill him this time. Oh. Speed run. Oh, fuck. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I don't know if I hit one of the... I don't know if I hit one of the things or no. That spooked me, actually. That got me good. Were we a duck then? We got on a duck floaty. A little duck pool floaty. And we zoomed through that. I can't help you, dude. Every time I do, I die. Yeah, I know, it's very nice, right? Yeah, like you get on a little duck pool floaty and then you just take off. It's pretty funny, actually. I like it. I don't think I need to do anything in here at all. Oh, wait, let's try this, actually. I don't have a gun. It took away my ability to shoot. It's probably fair. Ever experienced a game that totally surprised you? Yeah, now this one, definitely. Yeah, it's really interesting how some of the stuff actually carries through. Okay, now see, we're gonna be on a duck. Duck! Look at us go, dude. We're zooming. And you can tell he's like holding on to it as well, right? Okay, so it's down, up, down. Okay. That's fine. I deserve that one. I just realized I never opened that. That was one of my mistakes. Nah, not today, Vampire. Also should mention I'm gonna be a bit lurky because doing some more work. Yeah, perfectly fine. Yeah, perfectly fine. I appreciate you telling me. But yeah, as always, lurking is more than acceptable. Definitely not one of those streamers that sees a lurker and goes, "Oh, but you could be talking." It's like, well, whatever. People do shit, man. Yeah. Okay, it's still very different. Okay, so now it's Hund. So the devs said, speaking of which, professional villains, welcome back. Hey, welcome back. How you guys doing? You're looking for the pub crawl? I am looking for the pub crawl. So we're going through this again. I know you said in each playthrough it's a little different, so I just want to do this and just see if this is that much different. But I think I know how to do it. Maybe I did. I did see. I don't know how to do it entirely. I just saw someone mention vaguely how it's done. So I'm like, well, I can try that. And we'll see. Not much. I mean, for what's different here. I mean, hey, even if it's not much, still want to see it. I assume you're checking for more drinks? Possibly. I'm not really sure. Just the one thing I saw just made mention that making it to the table south of the groom. But I don't exactly know what that entails. Farewell. I'm gonna be getting this game too, by the way. Like, I'm actually, I didn't buy it last night like I meant to. I kind of forgot. I got busy playing War Thunder with a couple of friends. But I do want to pick this up, and I want to play it relatively soon, I think. So I'm really curious about it. Oh yeah, I can go in. That's right. That's right, and then you get all spooky on me. Like, see, even just this thing, like, there's something just really freaky about it, and I wanna see more. I wanna see more of that. Do. Huh. Yeah, spit here. See, like, this is spooky too, dude. Like, I don't know. It's like one of those kind of like. Okay, it's not as creepy when your shotgun makes that sound, but you know, okay, the shotgun does kind of help with it a little bit. But yeah, it's like one of those like really kind of primal kind of fear kind of things, you know. I always hate being chased in games. You know, there's one thing that I will say with games is. Oh shit. You're different. Okay, that was good. That was good. Never liked being chased in games. I think like I think that's something that a lot of people kind of share with me. It's just scary to be chasing anything, you know. Like what's one of the first instances I can think of that for me? I guess like if you want to count it, like the piano in Mario 64, that one is just universal, right? That one's just spooky. What are some other instances? I'm trying to think. What were some games like that where you get chased in it? Like, what are some like early games that do that? Abe's Odyssey. Abe's Odyssey does that to a really good extent. Amnesia does that. Yeah, Amnesia. Penumbra. Penumbra is really good for that. Penumbra is so good for that one. I mean, I would count Amnesia like I'm trying to think as far back as like my gaming brain can remember, but I would count Amnesia. Like getting chased in games has always been like one of my something that scares me the most, right? Because it's just like see, like this for example, right? Ironically, we're talking about it and then like we get it here too. I feel like that wasn't nearly as long either, huh? Oh yeah. But yeah, no, there's just something about it that's always like really spooky. Resident Evil is kind of another good example, really. They do that a lot. Dino Crisis, you know, like we talked about before with Dino Crisis. Does a really good job of that. Okay, that's a bit strange. Uh-oh. I was gonna say uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then my head's a save again. See, I need to play Frog Fractions. I need to play Frog Fractions. I've had so many people now tell me that I need to play Frog Fractions. I thought it was a simple math game. But it's mentioned in here, now it terrifies me. Just the idea. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to the room with this one, the easy one. Or what I assume is the easy one. Oh, Dino Crisis is so good for that, dude. Oh, Dino Crisis, man. I need to play that. I need to play that again. Well, first time on stream, right? Ooh. Really? If you beat the boss, you can no longer do the pub crawl. You'll be locked out and can only do it again in the next playthrough. Really? Is it like what I need to reset all my data? Or wait, or do you mean like just on like the next playthrough is in like kind of what I'm doing now? Because I think I'm going through this bit. Yeah, I haven't beaten the boss yet, so I think we're in the clear if I understand correctly. Which I hope I do. I mean, if I don't and I gotta reset my data, I mean that's fine. But I think I should be in the clear. But that's an interesting fact. Well, thank you for that. Okay, so we gotta not beat the boss. I'm in the clear. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well, that's really good to know then. Because I wouldn't want to lock myself out. That would be a big shame. A very big shame, in fact. Come on, I don't want to swim in poison. Swim in poison. Okay, good. The game. See, I like how lenient the game can be here. It can be very lenient, which is nice. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Okay, we're all set. We're all set. Yeah, there we go. You know, I will say this game's really comfy since I only need one hand for it, right? This hand can just do whatever. I can just do whatever with this hand. I will say I do like a game where I can only use like one hand if I want to. That's strange. It's almost like I shot it twice. Huh. Weird. Yeah, just come in here, eat some ice cream. Why not? I've earned it. I've earned ice cream. Okay, so let's try to not get Mount Fuji'd. At least as best as I can. Alright, we're good. But yeah, down. Okay, so look, I'm gonna go on a bit of a Dino Crisis rant here really quick, just because I got to thinking about it. Why haven't they done a remake yet? Right? I don't get it. It's so easy. Just do a remake. Do a remake, right? It would look so good. And the Resident Evil engine, think about it, right? Like in the remake engine that they have now, it would look so good. It would be fantastic. It would look absolutely fantastic. Hey, thank you. And I don't know if the game had a random element to it as well. I think it might have, like Dino Crisis, right? I think Dino Crisis might have. Because I distinctly remember playing the game once, many years ago, of course, and going like, I know, I played through the game. This would be like my second playthrough of the game, I think. Going through and going, oh, I know what happens when I go into this room. And then I remember going into the room in Dino Crisis. I think it was like, it's like really early in the game. There's like, I think a U-shaped hallway. I don't quite remember. And nothing happened the first time I went through it, I don't think. But when I played through the game again, I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. I went through the door and the camera went to like a velociraptor. And it was like, hey, and then you hear it like running towards you. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And then I really panicked. I think I paused the game, and I think I may have actually just left it for that day. That really surprised me when I went through that. So I think it even had like a bit of a random element to it, which is kind of cool, you know? And not something you really saw in games much back then, from what I recall. All right, now can we first try Mount Fuji? The answer may surprise me, because I'm thinking no, but so far I'm doing pretty okay. Well, look at that. We first tried Mount Fuji, dude. Sick. Great. I love spooky games, though, dude. Spooky games are just, like, the best. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't even know why. I didn't need to. I just kind of wanted to. I have a gun, so I guess I felt compelled. It's kind of why I like Spooktober and November, as I call it, so much. Because, like, I really do enjoy playing spooky games. It gives you like such a thrill, and you find so many good like indie spooky games too. Like what's another spooky game that I really enjoyed when I was younger? Actually, Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu is a good one. Although that one kind of sucks to an extent. That one's actually kind of shitty a little bit, because if I remember correctly with the Call of Cthulhu game, talking the original on console at least, I think it's on PC now. I think I have it on Steam, even, but like the original Call of Cthulhu game, I remember you could only get the good ending if you saved like very few times, I think. Which means the first time I played through Call of Cthulhu, I got the worst ending, which I think is literally just go here and then the game like ends. It's like very weird and not that good. It wasn't until later that I found out like, oh, the game actually like kind of punishes you for saving too much. And I don't remember if it's like this on console or just PC. It might be just the PC version. It crashes a lot, right? The Call of Cthulhu game on PC crashes a ton. It's not very great. So when I played through it on PC, when I got it on Steam, it crashed a lot and I saved a ton. And that's actually when I found out about the ending thing, because I think I looked up the crashing and someone was like, oh, I can't get the good ending because like this. I'm like, wait a minute, is a better ending for this? And then I looked it up on YouTube and I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually a much better ending. Why'd they lock it behind needing to save and then they're not needing to save and then not telling you about it? So if I ever play that one on stream, you can bet I'm probably gonna use a fan patch that turns that off, because I wanna be able to save and not have the game crash a ton. Hey, I'm too busy talking. Too busy talking. You can't be mean like that, game. Okay, so I think I'm basically there. I don't think I need the gnome. Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot this bit. That bit, okay, I need to figure out how to do that bit again. Oh, look at my Skelly bros. Expecting everyday life. Still, no, not really. Not entirely. Call of Cthulhu is a good game, though. Let's see. So Beth says, like I said, there's Exoprimal, but it's definitely not the same. I don't count Exoprimal, to be honest. I don't. I'm kind of one of those people that sees Exoprimal and goes, well, Capcom kind of screwed me a little bit. Not a big fan. Which I think you can tell, actually, if you go and you watch my reaction when they announced it. Because I'm pretty sure if you see my reaction during the announcement for it, I think you could tell I was pretty annoyed. Because I remember going like, because I was really excited, right? I remember being really excited. Like I was like, Dino Crisis? Is it Dino Crisis? Because oh, they're talking about dinosaurs. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. It's red, green, red, blue, green, blue, red, green, blue. Okay, I think I can do this. So red, green, red, blue, green, blue, red, green, red, blue. Okay, so it's blue 3 times. Okay. Hold up, one more time. I want to do this. Okay, yeah, no, I can do this. Easy. Red, green, red, blue, green, blue. blue? Now just go blue red or blue green. I think green. I think this one does green green. Nope. If I leave, does that fix it? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, it does. Okay, yeah, no, it's really easy. Okay. It just kind of reverses. Oh, what? Really? Hold on. I want to get it. I want to get it. Red, green, red, red, blue, green, blue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it goes red. No! You can kill me. End me. End me. The power of cold compels you. You can continue it into December and January. February. Not sure what to do for March. Capcom's been doing good recently, but yeah. As we know, it still does screwy stuff. Like, I like Capcom. I think I've been a very big Capcom supporter recently with all of their good moves with the remakes for Resident Evil. They've done a good job. Right? I've been what one might even call a Capcom stan as of late. However, the one thing that they will need to win from me is giving me good Dino Crisis. Thank you, game. That's like the one thing they need to do to completely earn me back 100%. I couldn't get a drink this time. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't hit the switch. Oh my god, I forgot to hit the switch. That's okay. Speedrun. Don't speedrun. It's a bad idea. But yeah, like, yeah, because going back before I got distracted, I apologize. I'm pretty sure my reaction to Exoprimal was Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis. Oh my god, there's the dinosaur. Are we getting Dino Crisis? Are we gonna get Dino Crisis? Oh my god, it has to be Dino Crisis. Exoprimal. Oh. But they have a red-haired woman that looks a lot like. No, it's Exoprimal. But it's Capcom and they're a dinosaur and it's Exoprimal. I see. I see, yes. And it's a co-op shooter where you have to kill dinosaurs. Oh, that's not. Oh my god, Bass. Oh my god, I just saw what you read. What you wrote. I just saw what you wrote. Oh, you're right. Mega Man Legends 3. Yeah, you're 100% right about that. Okay, so Capcom for me to love them a lot because I will love Capcom to no end if they give me two things. If they give me one of those, I can cut it in half, but they got to give me both of these eventually. And that is Mega Man Legends 3, which I think is not very likely, to be honest. And Dino Crisis, a remake or something. I think a remake would be better than like another sequel. Right. Okay, I was thinking maybe I could run past. I'm trying to remember how I did that the first time. I know it's not that hard. But if they give me both of those, I'm in. I'm once again a Capcom stan. 100%. Unlike now, who I'm only really just like a Capcom fan, but not a Capcom stan, right? Okay. Whoops. There you go. Perish. Man, it's never gonna happen though, is it? I was really hedging my bets that would actually be good. And that I wouldn't die. Let's see. Best, I know it might be a bit weird to complain about, but given RE4 Remake, the original had the modes in the game and other just DLC, and also pre-order stuff. I know that's not egregious? Is that it? Yeah, that's it, I think. Egregious. Egregious. What the hell am I talking about? The egregious? That's egregious. Compared to stuff nowadays, but you know. Yeah, like I can understand that. I'll cut them some slack on separate ways. And that's for the specific reason that in order to play separate ways, you would have had to buy the game again on a different console. Basically DLC, right? Is how I'm kind of looking at it. So I don't really hate that too much. I do agree that Mercenaries being, but Mercenaries was like free DLC, right? So that's not really too bad. I still need to play Mercenaries, by the way. I still haven't played it. I still haven't touched it. I actually haven't played RE4 in a while at this point. Even though I started a New Game Plus game. But I never got around to actually playing much. Just kind of a shame. I don't think I burnt myself out. I think I just got onto other things. And as such, yeah, I decided in my infinite wisdom, I don't really need to do RE4 right now. Double A kill. There you go. Now it's much easier. Now that the game is allowing me to cheat my way to victory, or cheese my way to victory. Go, go, go. So yeah, so let's just have a peek through here. Cause now I think if I remember or understand correctly, I think this should still carry over. Yeah, it does. Okay, so playthrough 1, 2, 3. That, and pub crawl. So I still haven't done pub crawl, but I'm working on that one. And from what I saw with the video, I just need to get to... It said the south table by the groom? And then he can kill me, and then from there... Like, I don't know what they meant by south table. You're alive, grade. Yeah. I'd sacrifice a human being. So I don't think Mercenaries is free. I think it was part of the season pass. Yeah, okay, it is free. See, if they asked for money for Mercenaries, I would take a lot more of an issue with that. Because I'm not one of those DLC haters. I think DLC is actually perfectly fine. Depending. It depends, right? It depends how scummy they are with it. RE4's DLC, I think it's been perfectly fine. I don't think that's been much of an issue. And even separate ways. I mean, because I did actually buy it. Because funnily enough, I was gonna play that a few days ago, and I'm like, nah, I'll play Anglerfish instead, which honestly has worked out really well. But I picked up separate ways a couple days ago for like I think $13, and I'm like, 13 bucks, that's fine for what it is. I'm not gonna complain. I will say, I thought personally, now it's a personal thing. I thought people complaining about the fact that you could buy weapon upgrades as DLC, I thought they were being a bit too harsh. Because I remember the big controversy with RE4 when it came out was that you could buy like the tickets to fully upgrade one of your weapons, I think, for like $3. And people were like, oh, it's so terrible monetization, Capcom, how could you? But I'm like, you can just earn that in the game. by playing it. You know, so I don't know. It's like if people want to buy it, they can. They're not forced to, though. So I don't know. I don't know why people were all up in arms about that one. I thought that was a little bit much. But like, I'm not someone who will support like $3 horse armor DLC, right? I'm not gonna support that. But I will support DLC if the game is either good, or if the game has like, if it makes sense for the game, or like if it's not like too expensive for what it is, right? Like, let's use Anglerfish as an example here, right? If Anglerfish had DLC, yeah, I'd pay some money for it. I don't know what you could really do for Anglerfish DLC if it ever became a thing. But like, if it happened, I would give money to it, and I think it'd be fine. I would trust professional villains, right, to have it be both good and like affordable if they wanted to charge for it. I know they have DLC for the ER game they put out, and it's all free, which I think is pretty cool. But if they want to charge money for something related to Anglerfish, I mean, I'd go for it. Or like using an example of like bad DLC. What's an example of bad DLC that I can think of? I mean, technically, like, some Paradox games have bad DLC, like, technically, but they lock what should be crucial features behind, you know, like, expansions, which I don't really think is all that good, but they've gotten a little bit better with that, I think, so I can't really complain too much. Some of the, okay, you know what, this is actually pretty bad, right? So not Rome, like the Total War games, I've been playing a little bit of Rome Total War recently. But the Total War games are actually pretty bad with DLC. I don't like their DLC strategy much. Well, they've gotten worse actually. You know, they're actually a really good example of this now, where in order to have, like, you know, blood in your games, right, you have to buy like a $3 DLC. That should be in the base game by default. Locking certain factions behind DLC, I think can be fair, but I don't really like how they do it, if that makes sense. And then you have one of the most recent-ish examples I can think of with that, which is the stuff that relating to Total War Warhammer 3, where I'm not gonna say the Chaos Dwarves, because I think the Chaos Dwarves was fair. You got a whole new faction, a whole new different set of mechanics, a whole new roster of units. I paid for that. I was happy with that. I thought that was fine. They released the latest DLC for it, and I think it's just like a leader to a faction, and I don't think there's really much else to it. Maybe like 2 leaders to a faction, and it's like, huh, yeah, I don't want to spend like $20-something for that, and I'll spend like maybe 10, right, 13 max. But like, I don't want to spend like $20 or $30. No, thank you. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. I still haven't bought it. I still haven't bought it. Probably gonna wait until it goes on sale. Not for this like autumn sale. I don't even know if it's on sale. But I'll wait until like December, and then maybe if it goes on sale, maybe I'll pick it up then. But like, not until that goes on sale. Like that's a pretty good example of how not to do DLC. I didn't even read what the dog said. I was too busy thinking of bad DLC. I'm gonna say yes, even though it might be a lie technically. Man, all these scam calls. So I think I got there with this one. So if I get there with this one, does that count? I don't know if I need like all the drinks or only 2. The thing I saw in the video description that I read was it didn't mention more than 2, so I'm not too sure. So I'm taking anything here with like kind of a grain of salt, really. Let's see. Beth says, it's just like it was there in there originally, and now it's not. Our village in its DLC had like an expansion to mercenaries, but was a part of other stuff. It's more for this case, it's a remake. I'm generally for DLC if it's like, you know, nice and substantial, not stuff that was cut out originally. Yeah, right, or stuff that's on discs. I know Capcom, ironically, is actually really bad for that with Street Fighter. So, you know, they're actually a good example of also what not to do. Funnily enough. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make sure this isn't the thing. I'm just gonna finish reading what Bass says, and then I'll read what Professional Villain said, because it sounds important to me. Let's see. Bass says, I remember one of the EU4 DLCs was one of the lowest rated things on Steam. Yeah, that was which one was that? That was I think I have it now, funnily enough. I don't remember what it was called. It was called start with a P, I want to say. Paradox is great stuff. I also do not great things. 100%. Oh, Leviathan. Yeah, that was it. You're right. Thank you. I don't know why I thought so with the P. In general, it's more my very high standards for Capcom that makes me notice about this kind of thing, even if it's not a big deal. Being a game with all the drinks was like the right idea. Close from what I understand. Now it's the Professional Villain says, this is Anglerfish. Going back into rooms you've been in can open up possibilities. Like when you found the secret skeleton pointing at cakes, and then when you found a room full of pictures of Let's Players who had played Anglerfish, all rooms you went back to. That is true. That is true. You know, it's not very often I can go back into rooms, actually. But that's a good point. I might need to see what rooms I can go back into. Because, yeah, now you got me kind of curious, because you're right. Anglerfish does have, like, a lot of little secret-y things. Which is cool. See, that's why I say, like, even if people here are, like, watching this, you should play it yourself, to be honest. Like, I would recommend it. Not only to support the devs, which are clearly very cool, but also just because there's a lot... Like, can I go back in here? No. But also just because there's a lot of, stuff in the game that you yourself can find, right? Which I might not even be able to see. What was it again? 0, 4... Was it 2, 3? No. 2, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, 0, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, so that's the same, I think. Child with dad and ice cream. 0, 4, 21, yeah. But yeah, like, there's a lot to the game. Like, even though I'm playing through it again, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really curious. Oh, wait. What? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, well, look at that. I don't know where we are now, but we're outside in the void. I don't like that. I don't like hearing crying in games. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh. Can I, like, do that again? This same thing happened, but man, that's cool. Okay, yeah, see, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, I can do it again. It's gonna be... Okay, no, nothing. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's cool. That is muy bien, muy cool. I don't know if there's gonna be anything different here. Oh! Okay. Okay, that we saw him with the top hat before. I said yes to this already. I'll say yes to it again. But yeah, see, buy the game. Anybody watching this, buy the game, please. You know, like, you really can't go wrong, right, with a game like this. Like, this is even just a good game to just come back to every now and again. You know? Like, like, in a year from now, maybe I'll, like, come back to the game just for fun myself, right? Just to see everything again, because I'm pretty sure, like, it'll be quite neat to play through again in like a year's time or so, right? Just like kind of casually go back to. And I don't know, supporting indie devs is just cool. Like, I don't know, like I really like indie games. I really like indie devs. Like, I don't know, they're just always like cool people, and they always make like such good games. Like, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm actually kind of a regular, like, I don't post, but like I'm a pretty regular around the indie games subreddit. Okay, we're just gonna yeet ourselves out of there. I don't think there'd be anything different in that other room with the GameCube playing guy. Probably not. No, I mean, there might be, but I don't think so, because I think I went in the room a couple times. I think he was always like the same. But yeah, I peruse around the indie game subreddit a fair bit, and I always find like really interesting games. Like, some I haven't played yet, some I want to play. I may have even seen Anglerfish posted on there at one point. I don't recall, to be honest. I know my first experience with Anglerfish would have been through I think one of the indie showcases, I want to say. But it may have been posted on the indie game subreddit. But there's just so many good ideas out there. So many good ideas and so many good games. Like what's another good one that I really want to try? Because there's like some kind of survival one, I think, where you play as a gnome or something. He plays like a small person. I think it's a gnome, and like it's survivally, and I'm like, that seems pretty cool. And then, you know, like you have like, what's another one that I saw that I want to play that I haven't gotten around to yet? Dark. Like, Dark is a good one. I haven't played it, but I've kept an eye on Dark, like through that subreddit, and I found out about it through that subreddit. So anywhere else in the void you can go? I don't, like, you mean like once you reach the void proper? I don't think so. I'll check again. Like, if I go up here, like, what if I just go up? Nah. What if I go down? Nah. Nah, okay, it seems you can only go straight. Yeah, what are some other good ones that I remember seeing? Little Kitty Big City, I mean, I found through Twitter. But like that one, I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to Little Kitty Big City. Like, that one is really can't wait for that one. The vibe great. Need to open that door to get out. Thought about who's in the bag. So, do I need to go through? Do I need to do all the drinks? I'm just curious. Because, like, I assume yes. So, in which case I would have gotten here twice with 2 separate drinks. Yeah, probably. You probably need to do it with all the drinks. Okay, well, I can do that then. I don't think that would be too hard. With these drinks, at least. Maybe the later ones, like the one where it like spins your camera around. That one would probably be near impossible for me to do. But I think if I just need to get through here with like all the drinks, and if that guy's right, and I only need to die and then just come back. I mean, if he's not right, we'll figure it out. I need to find a place first. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I will find that place then on this round too. Oh, do I need, oh, is that what the guy meant by a table? South of the groom? Okay, hold on. All right. I think now I have an idea. It didn't occur to me, but maybe there is a place down there that I just didn't know about. Okay, hold on. We can get there. It's not that bad to get back. Okay, well now we got all the dudes, and that might make it a little bit more of a challenge. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh my god. You won't be in any doubt when you find the place. Oh, yeah, satisfaction guaranteed. Look at that. Okay, that was great. I love that. That felt good. That felt really good. Okay, let's go on a pub crawl. I have an idea. I have an idea. Because that's what was confusing me the most, right? Was the description of the video that I saw just mentioned a table south of the groom. And that confused me because I was like, I don't remember there being a table in any room, in fact, by the groom. So I was really confused. Now I think I might have a bit of an idea. So thank you once again for the help there. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there's so many good indie games out there to check out, like, for real. And one thing I love, I've actually mentioned this to Megan before, my girlfriend, who, because we just talk about games sometimes, of course, both gamers, right? Hello. See, I never did that. I didn't do that before. Wait, nah. But I really love how a lot of indie devs seem to really support each other, right? Like, even the ones that get really huge. There we go. There we go. How did I never do that? Is that... Yeah, how did I never do that, actually? It's a good point. Did I never just go down? Okay, so I need these ones. Oh, okay, so I need specific ones. Okay, so I need Devil's Tango, a Monday Morning, a Headless Chicken, which I don't have now, but I will get. And the other ones I get on another playthrough, I believe. Oh, wait, no, did I do... Wait, was I on the Devil... Oh, no, I was on the Devil's Tango, that's right. Can I get a Hermes? Maybe. Okay, well, let's go and have a little check then. Yes. Yes, I believe I can. I believe. Alright, kill me. Thank you. Yes. Even though I was going on about how good Little Kitty Big City is gonna look. But yeah, I love how indie devs support each other. And I think the conversation came about... Yeah, here's Hermes. And I think that conversation came about because one indie game that we saw a trailer to, I don't remember which one, had Cult of the Lamb, like a Cult of the Lamb cameo. And I thought, you know, that's really cool because Cult of the Lamb like really blew up. Like Cult of the Lamb, as far as I know, sold a lot and got a lot of love from the community, right? So the fact that they were still like helping and supporting like a dev who is definitely on a much smaller side to them from the indie like sphere, right? I was like, that's really cool. I like how they kind of support each other in that regard. Dandelion, let's go. And I just think that's so cool. I think it's so cool. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Because I kind of think to, like, I don't know. I just think that's cool. I like seeing people support each other like that. So I don't wonder if there's anything I can do with this head. I don't imagine so. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that stuff's really cool. And it honestly makes me really like the indie game dev community. And plus, you just get so many great ideas, right? I have a butterfly on me. Hold on. That happened before. That happened before, but I wasn't too sure why. Why do I have butterfly? Can't kill it. Even though it would like to. It's that one from the Wholesome Games Direct with the one world, oh my god, jeez. Oh. Oh, that one got me good. Okay, that one got me really good. Yeah, the one, yeah. I don't remember what it's called either, but yeah, you're right. It is that one. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, I'm glad it was on stream then. Because I just thought it was really cool. And about how, like, they shout each other out on, like, Twitter and stuff. Like, I don't know, just all of that is just so nice. So nice. I'm still surprised that one didn't get me. And like, have them helping each other out on Twitter and everything too, like reposting stuff. I know Brock the Investigator dev has done that quite a bit. And recently I saw the Small Saga dev do that too. Like, I think like the Small Saga dev that retweeted or reposted, excuse me, something where he's like, oh, you know, if you like our game, I haven't played this one, but I mean, or these two, but these two look really good, and here's what they're called. And I'm like, that's pretty baller. I like that. So I need Hermes and Morning thingy. Okay. Oh. Don't use Twitter, but I know that kind of thing happens a lot. It is nice, right? Like, it's good that you don't use Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool. But sometimes you come across some really good stuff. Okay, now this one I got stupidly good at. I mean, hey, I beat the whole last run, like, of the game with this somehow. Oh. There we go. There we go. The feeling is coming back to me. I'm starting to get it in my mind's eye. What buttons to press. I still have the dude with the beard. It's so funny. And honestly, even this and a lot of, not all of them, obviously. I can't say all of them because I'm sure some of them aren't good people. But a lot of indie devs also just seem so nice. Like obviously counting Professional Villains here is one of them, obviously, since, you know, they hang out in the chat and everything, which is cool. And they give cool tips and advice. So like counting them as well, obviously, but like even on a game demo I played, I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember what it was called, but it was one that I recorded. And honestly, I know I wasn't really like, I don't think I really did the demo a ton of favors. I don't, you know, because yeah, I mean, I don't feel too bad about it because like I can't sugarcoat it when some things in games just aren't great. It was the one where like it was kind of like the forest, but you're in Alaska and there's like bears and stuff. I don't remember the name of the game. I'm gonna need to look it up again and find it. And I know where it is on my YouTube channel. But I remember being pretty critical of the game, and I think one thing I said was it's no, not the Long Dark. No, I love the Long Dark. I love the Long Dark. Absolutely love the Long Dark. Let me actually just have a little peek here because I know I can probably find it. What was it called? What were you called? What were you called? Not that one. These ones I haven't responded to. I know it was like a comment. Let's see if we can find the one that I... Let's see. Yeah, this one here. Archipelago Promise is what it was called. The Archipelago Promise. Which the game wasn't really like... It wasn't awful, but it had a lot of problems with it at the time through the demo. Now, you can't judge a demo. I've been over that numerous times. You cannot judge a demo. But what you can do is, you know, like give critiques, obviously, to a demo. You can give critiques to it and, you know, say like what's good, what's bad. Yeah, like I don't sugarcoat things. I'm always very honest with what I do, especially when it comes to you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat something. If I don't like something, I'll be very open about that. But I was just like, it's kind of like The Forest, but it was lacking some stuff. It wasn't really, you know, like it had little bugs. It did a kind of poor job of telling you what to do and where to go. I don't even think I finished the demo because the game was like, you have to go here, follow the cliffside, and you'll find a cave. But I looked all over the place. I couldn't find it. And I ended it by just kind of saying like, it has potential, but you know, it has like some issues here. I had trouble finding out where to go, etc., etc. And then one of the devs for that game, he says he's the dev anyway, obviously I can't confirm, but he said, I think it was worked on by like students at some kind of university, I think. But he came on, I think it was a he. I think the name was like, hold on, yeah, Dennis. Yeah, that was it. And he's like, yo, thanks for playing the early release access. You know, we fixed a lot of bugs in the main release, and it's like available, I think for free, is what he said. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I've been meaning to check that out for months, but I haven't gotten around to it. But like, I've really, oh, my controls are still messed up. Oh no, now they're not. Now they're fine. But like, I really wanted to check it out. But I thought that was so nice because I wasn't being mean or overly harsh, but I was being critical, right? Like I was very much like, yeah, you know, some things could be a fair bit better here. And he's like, yeah, you know, thanks for playing, and you know, we fixed some stuff. And I was like, oh, cool, right? Like, oh, it's really nice. Like, I like that. Like, I'm assuming if I was an asshole about it, they probably wouldn't pay me a second thought, because why would you? You don't give assholes like attention. It's still really spooky too, by the way. Jeez. Oh my god. I know I could have shot him. I know I could have shot. I don't know why I didn't. Did I answer yes to this before? No, I think I answered no. I don't think it would make me uncomfortable. So I don't know. It's just nice, I guess. Let's see. Bass says, I remember during the next fest there were like collabs in the demo saying, hey, you know, if you like this game, try this demo and vice versa. Yeah, like I like that. Like I think that's really fun and really nice. I don't know, like I say, I know not every like indie, oh, Jesus. I know not every indie game dev is gonna be like a nice person or like nice people or, you know, just everything that I'm kind of talking about now. But a lot of them can be. Oh, that thing's cool. Speaking of the Long Dark, though, I do need to play that sometime soon again. Or at least I would like to. I want to go back and play it, especially since I Like, what, last time I played the Long Dark was many years ago, and I know they've added a lot of stuff. Like, they added the whole single player campaign, which is pretty cool. Just waiting. I'm waiting to like hear bad sounds. Okay, I think I'm in the clear. I think I'm in the clear. I think I have everything. I think. Yeah, look at that. And one thing I also like is there's a sense of like, I don't know, solidarity. If there are any, for the lack of a better word, asshole devs, the word generally gets out quick. True, right? True. Yeah. No, yeah, no, I legitimately like the indie dev sphere, right? Like I generally really like the people that well do indie dev stuff, right? For a variety of reasons. I've said most of them here. I will also say originality is one thing I really like when it comes to indie devs. Because you have a lot of original ideas. Heck, even Long Dark, right? Like, even going with the Long Dark, like, I really like the Long Dark. I really like the Long Dark. Because that's everything, like, I would have wanted in a game like that, right? And I've said this numerous times with the Long Dark. It's like, what's one thing I always kind of disliked about survival games? They're all so similar. And I know they're all basically, like, made from indie devs as well. But, like, you know, still, they're all very similar. It's like, what's popular? Okay, Minecraft, so survival stuff. All right, we'll make Minecraft, but we also need like something different to differentiate it from Minecraft, but also still kind of similar. We'll make it a bit more realistic, and we'll add zombies. And that was basically every survival game that was out there for the longest time. And I got really bummed out by that because I really like survival game. I like the idea of a survival game, going out and like surviving, right? Like, I think it's really neat. And I think the ones that I like the survival games that I actually enjoy, are very telling for what I actually will like in a survival game, right? Because, like, what are the survival games I really like? I like the Long Dark. And why is that? It doesn't have zombies. It's realistic. And you got to do a really good job at managing your hunger and drink and all that. And the animals are the enemies, but it's not like they're necessarily evil. They're just animals doing animal things, right? I really like that. I like, what's the other one that I played? The Forest. That's kind of getting there, but like I've followed the Forest for like ever since Steam Greenlight. I followed the Forest, so the Forest I was always gonna like, because you have like your survival elements. You're in the woods, which I always say is one of the scariest places you can be in a game, is in the woods. And it's survival, it's realistic, and I mean, they're not zombies, they're cannibals, but I mean, you know, still it has like that element to it, right? And it's genuinely creepy. I still say when I play that game by myself, it scares me a lot. I get really scared in that game. Not so much like if I'm playing with other people, but if I'm playing that game by myself, I get really scared. And the other one I like is Stranded Deep, because once again, it fulfills kind of everything I like. It's realistic, there's no zombies, and it's in a unique environment, but you replace the forest with like water, right? It's like, oh, I like that. I don't know, what are the enemies? Oh, sharks. Like, I like that. I really like that. You can now pet the dog. Really? Oh my God, where? That is why this game is good. You can now pet the dog. Is the dog in here? I know there's a dog in here once, and I did pet it. But like, what about up here? Is there like another doggo? Is that the ending? Or did I miss the dog? Is there a dog like in the pub crawl? Secret ending. Oh, look at him. He's a little drunk fish. I didn't miss the dog like in that one, the bar bit, right? I didn't see a dog, but I've also been yakking a lot, so it's very possible that I could have just missed like a doggo sighting, right? I'm just gonna go check. Now you can now pet the dog. Maybe that's even the ending, to be honest. That might even be the ending. The dog at the start. Oh my god, you're probably right. Hold on, I'm gonna die so I can pet the dog at the start, and then I'm gonna pet the dog. And then I'll do secret ending. Alright, kill me. That's right, because he growls at me. You're right. I still want to know what that little thing in the lower left is doing. It was like building an Among Us or something. It's still doing it too. It's still building. Would you still not feel comfortable intertwining with your fingers? I mean, that would still be pretty weird. Would you still not be comfortable? I guess yes. Here, dog. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, I love this game. You know a game is perfect when you can pet the dog. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's go get the secret ending. Let's go and get the secret ending. Sure, why not? Bit more of a challenge. Kitty says, Oz. I know, right? Any game where you can pet the dog is an instant 10. Instant 10. But I love dogs, right? It's always, anything with a dog is gonna get like probably a 10 from me regardless. Unless the dog has to be put down at some point, then a bit more iffy, right? But I won't know that until it happens, I guess. Okay, so let's go check out the secret ending that I'm really excited for. I don't know if it'll be a happy ending, I will admit. For no reason other than it seems like the devs don't really want you to have a happy ending in this game. They want you to feel like you're gonna get one and then be sad by the end of it. Random aside, I was talking about the indie dev things earlier and probably talked about the utter sadness I felt when I heard that what was happening with Season. Oh wait, could you explain a bit about this actually? I'm kind of curious. You have me kind of curious. With Season? Which game is that? You have me insanely curious about this. Because I don't know if I've heard of that, or if I have, it's left my memory. Hold on. While I have the chance, hold on. Let me do a Google. Let me do a quick Google here. Because I know you can talk about it as well, but I want to. Oh, a season of Letter to the Future? Is that it? Is it that one? I haven't heard this one. Oh, no, different one. Well, you know what? I found another game that I might also be interested in. Hold on, let me just see what this is. 40% off? What game is this? You're like a dude on a bike? Oh, it seems sick. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, when did it come out? Start of this year? You know, I'm gonna wishlist this one. I might actually pick it up. Oh, I can't do that on. Okay, well, I'll leave it open in a tab and I'll pick it up later probably. Let's see. Season was that really gorgeous Miyazaki-looking game where you ride your bike to cut civilizations before. Oh no, it's this one then. Okay, what's the bad thing about it? I'm voting for not remembering it. I remember it had a big trailer either at TGA or a PS5 showcase. Wait, what's going on with it? Now I'm really curious because I see it here, right? And it has like very positive reviews, so it seems like it's doing okay. Did something happen? Are we in ASMR mode? Nice. I love this.
She set out to record life.
Oh no, this is from. It's from season.
To make it
I was like, oh, is that, did ASMR mode kick in on its own? But no, I just played the video for some reason for season. Whoops. Sorry about that. It really surprised me that the studio was like an absolute shit show with like sexual assault stuff on the level of Ubisoft. We're like, oh, she can't play guitar because women aren't smart enough for that? Have like a ukulele? Really? Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad. You may have mentioned that before, actually. Oh, that's sad. Well, I don't know if I want to pick this game up anymore then. Yeah, I don't know why it autoplay. Oh, because it's cycling through the screenshots probably. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, I don't know if I want to pick this up anymore now. Yeah, okay, that's what it was doing. It was cycling through the screenshots. Okay, I'll close that tab then. Man, that's sad. Okay. Think women aren't smart enough to play guitar is comical. There are so many famous female musicians that play guitar. Yeah, right. Like, I don't know. I don't vibe with the idea that women can't do certain things. Women can do pretty much anything a man can do. Although I am of the opinion that obviously some things are much easier for dudes or girls just because of pure biological reasons, right? But like when it comes to something like guitar, no, it's just like inherent skill, dude. You know, like, not even inherent. That's like, that can be learned skill as well. Like that's really, really silly. You know, the weirdest thing is that like for a studio with that environment to make something like Season is really weird. You know, you expect them to make like, I don't know, some post-apocalyptic FPS, right? It's really sad, really, really sad. Yeah, no, I don't vibe with the idea that like obviously the sexual assault stuff is bad too. Like all that is just awful. But nah, I don't know. That doesn't sound like a studio I want to support. I don't know. Maybe I won't pick up that game. I'll debate it. But I might end up not picking it up because I don't want to support a studio that does that or thinks that way. Okay, let's go ahead and get the secret ending because I'm really curious. Okay, we're back here. You personally wouldn't? I think that's fair. I don't think I'd want to. Hey, bud. I know, I'm sorry, dude. I can't help you. I got out. You can too. So I'm assuming there's probably nothing different here. Yeah, like I'm assuming this is still just like a letter. Which I still think is pretty nice. From what I remember, the translate telling me, I think it was a pretty good letter. Yeah, though not a big fan of supporting anybody that either has that mindset or just like that like have a like I don't know, I don't even like supporting Riot Games, right? I actually really don't like Riot Games for a lot of things they pulled. Oh, he's climbing. Oh, that was him doing a different thing. All right, cool. Damn, the game looks so good too. Man. That's a shame. Ooh, you know, I just had a thought. We never did get to go into the door with the meditating guy. If I touch you, like, you're gonna die. Nah. What is through that door? Man, I don't know how to get. Yeah, that's the one mystery is how would I get through that door? I don't even know if I could. Like I couldn't kill him either when I had the shotgun because he had his force field up. I don't know, maybe I can't get through that door.
survive, like eating the cheese from a mousetrap or wading through dirty water to get to the next area. The whole game feels kind of vile and unpleasant, from the body horror that's constantly with you as you play to the grimy looking service tunnels. But even in moments when nothing is happening, especially in the early game, there's a creeping feeling of unpleasantness.
We did get it, and then we got the shotgun right. Yeah, we're right. Yeah, I don't know. No, dude had a proper force field. I was not gonna be going past him. He was like ultimate blocks your path material. The ultimate in blocks your path. Get the eye cake. I don't like how it blinks. I still don't like how it blinks. I will say, this was a pretty big, like, reveal to me. I'm like, man, it's all pretty messed up. I'm still not even too sure what's real in this game and what's not, though. It's like, is this even really real? Like, man, I have no clue. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. Okay, so now I'm being chased by a dude, I think. Oh, he's speeding. So far, this feels a lot like the first ending that you get. So far. Oh. Did he not put the mask on before? Or is that a thing for this ending? I want to say he put the mask on in the elevator, but I don't remember if he did or not. Okay, no, it's just me. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so this is definitely different. Oh, it's that dude again. So I still don't really know what the reference here is. Oh, is it? It's not an epic mealtime thing, is it? He looks so familiar. And like he's eating food, so it has me thinking like maybe epic mealtime, but I haven't seen epic mealtime in years, so I can't really say. I used to watch it back in the day. I remember watching like a good amount of epic mealtime back in the day, but I don't know. I stopped eventually. I don't know why. Beard meets food. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I love all the references in the game, by the way. Love all the dudes. Some of them I don't really, some of them I don't get, but a lot of them I do. And the ones I don't, I'm glad you're here to be able to inform me. Oh, I kind of want to watch this channel now. As a bearded individual myself, I always appreciate anybody else with a beard. So I might need to watch his channel. I might need to check his content out. I've heard of him, but I've never seen him. The beard should have given it away. It really should have. We should all have known. Okay. Me. Ah. Oh no, it's gonna be too sweet, isn't it? Being a good dad. Thank you for finding the secret ending. Well, you're welcome. And thank you for making that secret ending. Okay, you know what? This is actually a really happy ending, but is it? I don't know, it feels like it should be. But at the same time, like, is it really? Because we just did a bit of a loop around. So I think we've done everything in the game then, in terms of endings at least. I don't know what achievements they have. Oh, there are no achievements in this game. Oh, okay. Probably for the best. If only because I feel like I'd probably obsess trying to find everything. Okay, you know, while I have the chance here, let me open up a separate thing. I wanna look at beard meets food later. Beard meets food. He does have a nice beard. I'll give him that. That is indeed a lot of food. Love big eating. You're in the right place. Okay, so what's some things he's done? 3.4 million followers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, what do you do? What do you do, Beards Moon Food? The Giant Parmo Challenge. 1,000 people have failed this pancake challenge. Damn, he eats a lot of food. A lot of good-looking food, though. 50 people have failed this $65 pho challenge. So he does a lot of food challenges, then. A poutine challenge. All right. Toughest challenge I've attempted all year. Yeah, no, I mean, this actually looks really good. Punchbowl poutine. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Tell you what. I'll probably check him out later. I'll give him a subscribe because I'm kind of into this idea of seeing what food he eats. Because I don't know, I'm kind of curious. You got back home to your son. You did, which seems like a really good ending. It seems like a good ending. But I thought I was getting good endings before, and then you guys tear that away from me. I don't know. I just have trouble trusting what I see in this game. That's kind of the one thing. I see a good ending. I'm like, oh, look, we made it back home to our child. Now we're being a good dad. And yeah, then we sit down in the chair, we play video games again. And it's like, okay, is the bachelor party like done? Did we make it? Yeah. Or did we do a time loop? I don't know. This game is cool. See, Professional Villain says time for us to leave again. Have a good time. Thank you once again for showing up. And you take care, my friendos. You take care. Go make some awesome games, some more awesome games if you can. Because I would love to play more. Like I say, I'll play ER. I'm gonna play that ER game. Maybe even next week. I don't know. Because like I'm really curious to see what it's like. But you guys take care. You guys have a good sleep. And maybe we'll catch you guys around again at some point in the future. But you guys take care. And thank you again for making such a good game. Yeah, this game gives me trust issues in a good way. Same. I don't know what to believe. Like I said, I get a good ending. See, that I think is a sign of like another good game, right? I think that's another good sign. Cause I don't come across that many games where I'm like, where I don't feel like I can trust it, right? Like everything about this game, it seems so like in a good way. Like it really plays with your sense of trust. Like, oh cool, I got the exit door. I got the exit key. Oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find the exit and I'm gonna leave. And then it's like, you know, yeah, but then your head explodes, right? And then you die. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it, right? I get it. I like it. But at the same time, I see a happy ending. And I'm like, is it though? Is it a happy ending? Oh yeah, now I'm just here. I'm just curious. I'm curious if any of this changes. I don't think it would. But I'm just kind of curious. So we'll play for a tiny bit longer. Okay, wait, what is it? It's right, left. Whoops. Oh, wait. I just want to see what happens if I do it again. I don't think it's gonna be any different, but I'm for the sake of just completion and finding out and leaving no stone left unturned. I'm just gonna do that again. I'm just gonna see what happens if I go in there again, because I don't know if this is considered a separate playthrough or not. And it won't take long to get back there, so you know. But otherwise, I think I've done pretty much everything in the game that I'd really want to. I haven't found all the deaths, which I don't know if it would give me anything. I think I've gotten all the endings, I want to say. I don't know about the death thing, but yeah, that gives you guys something to check out too, right? Normally I'd be all gung-ho about like, no, I gotta find everything. And on one hand, yeah, I still kind of want to, but I think we found everything we need to and everything that we'd really want to. And you guys can play the game, and if you guys can do that and I can't, then you know, all the better, right? Okay, now it just seems like it's letting us replay the... There you go. Pet it. Oh, I want to pet the doggo. You can pet that doggo. I know you can pet that doggo. It's a bit weird it's not saved across playthroughs. I think that missing death might have been the bathtub lady, which we got in a separate playthrough. Maybe. I'm not really too sure. I'm not really too sure on that one. It might be. It is a bit weird that that part in particular isn't saved necessarily, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not incredibly sure. I don't think it matters. I don't think it gives you a separate ending if you do that. I don't even know what it could do. I'd say it would give you an achievement, but clearly it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Like I said though, it gives you guys something else to kind of check out with the game. I just don't think it would give you an ending. I'm not too sure what it would do. What if it lets me go in that room? Oh my god.
She's missing both her arms.
What if it lets me get into that room? I don't know. Do I check? Am I really gonna check?
The ER patient Typhon is a 2D horror game that features...
Okay, now it seems like this is just the same ending. Do I check? I'm trying to think. What can I do now that would give me more deaths? Getting smushed. I haven't gotten smushed. But I can get smushed.
The ER patient Typhon is a 2D horror game.
I think I can try. I think I can try. I might be able to get it. I'll see what I haven't done, and I'll go from there. But it might be worth a shot. And if I can't figure it out, then I'll probably leave it at that. But I'm too curious not to try. I don't know if they're at death counts actually. It might. That's true, it might. Those saws are a Super Mario World reference. You're right. I thought they looked really familiar. They looked really familiar to me, and then... Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they're the saws in the sky, right? Like the ones that are on like the string we originally see like the fuzzies from. I shouldn't say string, like on the line, like they're on a line or something.
I'd have a little bit of a sip there.
Let's see if it is there at death. I can't die to Bathtub Lady in the third playthrough, though. Lips are like really dry, jeez. What if I go this way? What if I go this way instead? Nah, okay. Man, this is such a good ending. This is a really good ending. There you go, just like yeet him back into his room. Okay, so that's not different. That's not any different. So, Ba-da-ba-ba, peeking through the telescope like a cool pirate guy. Okay, so yeah, so this is just repeating. Which is all good by me, because I can check the deaths here. I won't take a sip this time either. Okay, so we got stabbed, decapitated, shotgunned, dissolved. We need flattened. Into the water. I don't know if most death counts. I'm pretty sure I can have most of that happen to me still, though. Petrified? Have I been petrified yet? Bathtub Lady was second one on the left from up to down. Okay. See, I don't remember Bathtub Lady giving me one, but it might have. I don't know about petrified. I don't think I've been petrified yet. Have I? Was I? You think so? Okay, well, we'll try to get Bathtub Lady then. Because we've been dissolved, we had our head torn off. So really... Yeah, so flat. So flat I can get. In fact, flat I should be able to get just through here. Maybe this is why they even have it. Oh no, flat's actually up this way. I see no other reason for that to exist. you think your task is too hard? No, I've beaten it already. I haven't been poisoned. I didn't poison myself. That's one I didn't do yet. Yes, I'm currently missing 2. That one might be frozen or petrified. Yeah, we need. Oh, look, the skeleton's reviving. Dude, nice. Yeah, we need to check if that one's in stock. Yeah, we need to. There he is, like being spooky. I don't even know if he's been there. Falling? Would falling count as one? Because I can fall. I don't think dying in the ER would count, would it? Oh. I thought he wasn't gonna come up until I went down. Darn. Surprise! Press the article in general. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we melted. Did I surprise you? Yeah, sure. Why not? See, can I get chomped? I want to get chomped. That would be a way to die. I can't get chomped. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so getting poisoned wasn't one. So I'm still missing drowned in lake. I think that's one. You check the VOD from last time? Yeah, sure you could, if you wanted. If I can't figure it out either, I might check out that one video that I mentioned earlier, because he does show all deaths as well, and I don't know if there's an ending associated with it, but I want to get all the statues at the very least, for my own sake, for my own sake. Getting shot by the police isn't one, right? I don't imagine that would be. I want to say each one you can probably get in one singular playthrough. I blocked that. I blocked that a little bit. Ah, darn. I can't believe I blocked that. It's a father and son fishing is what it is. Oh man, I kind of feel, I feel bad that my face is there now. Yeah, it's just like a father and son ghost fishing on the right side. It's not much, but it's just like there's a dude there, basically. I'm not blocking when they eat ice cream, am I? There you go. So now we're dead there. Pros once again for the music. Yeah, right? Like the music artist is really good too. She does a really good job. And does a supremely good job. Oh. Oh. Blocked it maybe a little. Okay. That's the one problem when you kind of do this, especially live, right? That one didn't count. This one has like gooey slime going down it. Like cake slime. That's weird, actually. Huh. But yeah, that's kind of one problem with doing these live is that if something like that happens, because normally where my head is perfectly fine. At worst, it blocks like a piece of UI that's not really relevant for you guys to see. At worst, it blocks like a little thing like that. Oh, true. That one could just be urine slime, but... That's a good point, because that one is different. Yeah, I guess I blocked the bathtub too. Oh man, I'm just blocking so much. I'm blocking so much here. I apologize. Say he like goes in there and he like spits the water out. And yeah, it doesn't occur. So like you might even wonder like, oh, why doesn't he know he's blocking stuff? Like why did it take him two whole streams to realize he's blocking stuff out? It's because like you don't really consider it when you're here watching, because I can see everything, right? I see all. So I don't really equate that on my head's like down in that general direction. Like I said, usually it's not bad. Okay, I don't really block the ice cream that much. Yeah, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, not really. I don't really block it. Okay, but I blocked the bathtub stuff. Well, I apologize. I apologize for that. You didn't really mention it because it didn't affect much. You probably should have. I mean, it's fine. Like it's not really a big deal. Like you said, it doesn't really do much. Like out of all the things you guys would have missed, is you would have missed like dude's head poking out of the water kind of and like spraying water through his mouth. You would have missed like the ghostly figure of father and son fishing, but then I mentioned it, so like you know it's there at least. And then like the dude in the bathtub, I probably blocked that a little bit, but you knew it well enough to see what it was really, so I don't think it's a big deal. Pyramid head. So what deaths am I missing? Because I got shotgunned. Whoops. Okay, so I don't know if that one counts. I forgot about duck or fuck. Yeah, she does say that. Okay, well, you know, we'll pick a second. We'll pick a different date here. I'm kind of curious about date number 2. Okay, yeah. So that was Sarah Connor, I guess. Peel him like a banana? Is that something she says in one of the movies? I don't really remember a ton of Terminator, so actually I couldn't really say. I think you're right. I think that one, maybe that one is the water. Maybe that one is water. Because that one kind of looks like water spilling over, maybe. So I'm missing 2. So assuming I'm missing more, then I'm missing 2. So the only 2 I can think of would be dying in the boss fight or maybe falling. You know what? I'm actually just gonna look it up. I'm curious because maybe you're right. Maybe we did get all of them last time. See, yeah, well that's the thing too, right? I think we both thought one of them was empty. So let me just go on Cranky Templar's page here and just see. I don't know if he shows all the statues or not, though. Let me see. It's gonna be really hard to find, actually. Anglerfish, old death statues. I spelled that wrong, but I'll depth. No, not depth. Death. I'm just finding a bunch of statues of anglerfish. Where's the and ending second playthrough? Is it different for like the first playthrough? Maybe. Anglerfish are dope. They are a pretty cool animal. Man, this guy does a lot of videos on like endings and stuff. Good for him. Good for him, without a doubt. I'm just gonna scroll through this so I don't spoil myself on anything that I might care to play later. Where? Oh my god, Garden of Ban. Oh no, get me out of there. You're checking? Yeah, if you can check too, you might be able to find something that I cannot. First playthrough. Okay, I'm just curious here. Okay, we'll just zoom on through. I'm sorry I'm not showing it on screen. I just don't really think there'd be much need. Well, I'm not seeing... He's not showing the statues, I don't think. Okay, what would the... Yeah, I'm really not sure. I don't know. I don't know. What if I do Reddit? What if I go to Reddit? Will Reddit be able to give it to me? Nah, I'm just getting stuff on actual anglerfish. Maybe if I type game. You don't think we got topmost right? That could be possible. So assuming that one's filled in, so what could I be missing? I'll see if I can. Well, I'm trying to think what would be unique. What would be unique? What would be a unique way to die? I'm not too sure. I might give up on this one just because I'm really unsure. And I don't think it'll matter is the other thing, is I don't think it'll really matter much. Like in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's gonna be an ending. I don't think it's gonna be a secret. There might be. But I'm trying to think how I even got as many as I did last time, because that means I would have been missing one. But I don't know what other ones I'm currently missing. Like, let's assume one of them is falling to my death. We're even getting shot. Like, let's get shot. Because getting shot might be one. Okay, no, it just pushes me off. Okay. So we'll see if that's one. No, actually. Let's get the bartender the way he is. Oh. Oh, he's mocking me. He killed me before. Now I just feel embarrassed. Okay, now I'm back here, so now I can't check. Being strangled by vines. Where were the vines? So I've been impaled. I'm trying to think where vine strangulation was. Or is that only one I can get on the second playthrough? We did get all of them. Okay, so we got them all done. Okay, so it didn't really lead to like an ending. It probably just fills up the room with flowers, and it probably does have something there that maybe I just didn't catch, like on the ground, probably because I didn't know I got all the statues. I'm guessing it doesn't really do anything. Oh, it leads to the picture of Mario with an N. Okay. Okay, so that's what it did. Okay. You did mention that, yeah. Okay, I didn't even. I completely. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, well then I guess yeah. Because it does that on the ground, right? It does that on the ground. That's what the flowers form. Okay, that did. Okay, you know what? That did actually slip my mind. That did slip my mind what it was. I remembered the N, but I forgot that it did the picture of Mario. Okay, yeah. Okay, well thank you very much for that, Bass. For looking it up, finding it, and then reminding me. All right. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, well, I guess we did everything in the game then that I can really feasibly do. I guess there's not really much need for me to continue. And it's such a good game. I don't know. It really is just such a good game. I'm sorry for not seeming like super energetic for like this final bit of the game. Like I said, I've been a little bit tired. A lot of waking up early and going to bed kind of late-ish. So I'm feeling a little bit on the more tired side. So I might actually just end it here. I think it's been a decent length. Yeah, it's like cleanup. We already beat the game, yeah. No problem. Seems good. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Yeah. So for next week, let me think about what we're doing for next week. So next week I'm kind of on the fence. I might actually do patient ER or ER patient Typhon. I can never remember what order the game is in for the title, but we might actually end up doing that one because that one, this game kind of won me over with that one a bit. The ER patient Typhon is what it's called, yeah. Because that one kind of this game won me over and it made me want to check out more of their stuff. So I think this one would be a good one to get and do it. I don't know what other games are on the shopping block. I know I want to do Resident Evil 5. I have a lot I can look into, to be honest. That's kind of why. See, I'm actually kind of at a bit of a blank for what game I want to do because there are so many good options that it's actually a bit of a struggle to figure out what I should play. Which is part of why it's also really good to have the suggestion list, because I mean I can just go through here and maybe pick something, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'll need to think about it. I'll need to figure out what I am gonna end up doing. I might just do RE5. I might do patient ER or the ER patient Typhon. I might end up doing like Buddy Simulator, even 1984. I might do a lot of things. It's just so hard to pick. That's the one problem. It's so hard to pick what to do, whether it's from like a personal thing or it's from like a suggestion. It's so weird because like I have so many games that I could play too, right? Which is the problem. I have so many games I could play, but I'm like, you know, I want to play all of them. That's the struggle, is I want to play so many. And that's not even counting the games that I have on my shelf that I can just play too, right? Like realistically, I would probably want to do The Suffering, but I still need to find a cable for that one. Actually, surprisingly hard to find, believe it or not. I haven't found a place that's actually sold them. I think I can get one off Amazon, but even then I want to look into it first and make sure it's not like, oh, here's the 360 one. I think I found a cable for the Slim 360, but I don't know if that'll work in the normal 360. So I haven't picked it up. So I don't know, but I don't know. If I can do that, maybe I'll do The Suffering. Also, yeah, the TGA is in 2 weeks. TGA is actually on my birthday, so I think it'll be a pretty nice birthday stream, actually, to be able to watch. And we should be able to watch that live, because I think Megan gets home like an hour or so before it starts, which means we can get prepped to give it a watch on that day. So that should be really nice. Make the birthday stream a let's watch of the TGA, which should be pretty good. Because, yeah, I don't think I'll be going out and doing anything on that day anyway, so. And thankfully, it's one of your days off. Oh, perfect. Well, that's going to be really nice then. Yeah, there's a lot of options for games. Yeah, no, I don't know. So I can't really give you guys like a concrete thing on what's happening next week. Just know that something is going to be figured out, and if I can't think of anything, I'm probably going to default to RE5 because I need to actually get through that series and finish it. Because now I've been playing that series for over a year now, and I'm like not quite done. I think I'm like what, halfway done or something, roughly, maybe a little over, of like finishing the whole series. So yeah, also keep an eye out. Now, I know I said this last time and I wasn't able to actually do it, but I am actually going to be recording some stuff probably over the weekend to throw up on the YouTube channel. One of them being Small Saga, because if you guys remember, I played that on stream. I played the demo of that on stream a long time ago, and it came out like I think a week ago, and I wanted to play it last week, but some stuff came up and I wasn't able to record it. So I really want to record that and get up on YouTube. That one's a recorded game because I think it's going to be like a fairly longer RPG. And as I've stated before, I don't really want to do long RPGs on stream anymore. I don't think they really work well for that. But for a recorded thing, especially for someone like me who's Mr. wants to do everything, right? So that one's recorded. It's going to be. So expect that one to go up next week. And yeah, we'll figure something out for the streams. We'll figure something out. I have a lot of options. I have too many options. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a while at this point. So sorry for the kind of shorter stream. I think it's probably for the best today, just so I don't lose my energy in like another hour and then completely just like go dead. Yeah. So either expect some RE5 or some the ER Project Typhon. Expect one of those two. Yeah, so I guess that's it for me for now. So give me uno momento. Once again, a big thank you to Professional Villains for stopping by the stream. Certainly a pleasure. Always love getting to talk with a game dev, and that is just always really fun. Not something I thought I would ever do when streaming stuff, right? But it's always a pleasure when it happens. So yeah, I suppose that is it. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all like the stream. I hope you like the game. Go out and buy it, please. I would very much recommend it to support the devs and also to play the game yourself, because even if you watch this, I'm sure it's still very enjoyable playing it on your own. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great evening. And you too, Bass. You have a wonderful evening as well. And I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. And expect some recordings to go up. Expect some Small Saga or something of the like, right? Expect more. Also, more Personas going up, because I have Persona kind of ready to go with videos. So expect some more of that to go up within the next few days as well. All right. So, yeah. Frag out, and I will catch you guys on Wednesday.